taxing and tough for guys to deal with. Are you sensing any frustration creeping in with your group right now?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you look at some of the balls we put in play today, not just in the ninth inning, I think kind of overall, some loud outs. It's just not clicking right now. But I think competitive guys, they're not frustrated. They understand. They want to get the job done, and you get one in the first, and then the homer from Barsh, and the bats are there, and it's like we're getting traffic, and I think guys are kind of just falling back on that. And like I said, there were some loud outs today.
How did you think things kind of played out with Richards and Francis, the way you had kind of devised it?
Yeah,
today?
kind of how we envisioned it a little bit. Trev, I think, a little bit, he was yanking his heater a little bit and left some balls in the middle, and they can score in a hurry. But I think if you look past the two homers, did a fairly good job. I thought Bowden was really good too. Made some big pitches, left the bases loaded, and kind of lined up the way we wanted it to. All things considered, it's a really good offense. It's 4 runs. It's basically a quality start between Bowden and Trev, getting their innings in. But it's tough to hold that lineup down. They did a good job though.
So where is the balance offensively for you between trusting in process and trusting your work and trusting the underlying stats versus wanting to kind of try to do something to create?
Yeah, I mean, hit and run in the first inning with Witt goes right to Marcus standing on the base. Trying to do some things, and I think you also have to be patient and understand that the numbers will kind of neutralize at some point. So, it's at times being a little bit more aggressive. Seems like right now it's a double play and a hit and run followed by a double and a single, and it's just kind of where we're at right now. But these guys, they've all hit over the course of their career, so we're confident that it'll turn. And until then, you try to force some things, try to make some things happen based on what you're seeing, but confident that it'll turn. Thanks, guys.
Trev, how did you kind of treat things in between, I guess, starts now over the last few days as you got ready for this one?
Yeah, this was a little different. I had some time off there. It was almost a week. It was a week since I threw last, so just trying to stay fresh. And it's kind of one of those things, you just got to play it by ear. I was available in the pen, so just was locked in for those games, and then knew that I was getting a start here, so just wanted to try to eat as many innings as I could. Wish I could have got a couple more for the bullpen out there, but I did what I could.
Getting the pitch count up and that additional up-down, I mean, how is that kind of feeling as you go through this process of getting stretched back out?
Yeah, it is what it is. I'm just trying to take it game by game and do what I can, really. Arm feels good, body feels good, just attacking hitters a little better.
That Rangers lineup has been a juggernaut this year. What is it that kind of makes them so tough?
Yeah, up and down they have good guys there. They're a good team over there, and they have been. They just have good approaches and know what they're looking for. I feel like it kind of evident tonight. I feel like I threw some pretty good pitches in certain counts that either get wasted or balled, or they had good at bats and good approaches and made me work. Obviously, I threw 60-something pitches in 3 innings, so they made me and Bowden work pretty hard.
Trevor, we've spoken to Schneider about you moving between these roles. He's been complimentary of that ability to kind of be a rubber arm and move back and forth. How much comes naturally, and what are some of the things you have to do physically to make yourself ready for that?
Yeah, it's definitely different, but for me, it's just I go about my work every day, make sure my body's good for whatever role it's going to be, and just kind of try to take care of myself, and the rest is still pitching. So just treat it like a baseball game.
How do you think how Bowden did, Francis?
He did good. He picked me up there, gave us a couple innings, and did well. Like I said, they made us work, and he did good.
Jeff, for yourself, when you're making yourself available in game for games in between these starts throughout the week, how does that impact your process, knowing that in theory, you should be saving yourself up for this start and as many innings here, but knowing that it could be inning here in advance, inning there in advance. How do you balance that?
I try to take it day by day, really. I mean, and that's easier said than done, but it's just one of those things that when I come to the park, it's get ready for a game, and if I'm in there, great. If I'm not, I'll be ready for the next day. So I'm just kind of try to take it day by day, because that's all you can do.
you weren't able to sort of dial yourself down mentally in the games in between because you're probably figuring I might be called upon, so you can't sort of like really disengage and give yourself a break?
Yeah, it kind of depends on how the games go. I kind of have an idea of what we're trying to do and how the bullpen's shaping up and how, it just kind of depends on what the situation is for that day, who's available, who's not, and so I just kind of Pete keeps me in the loop and gives me an idea of if I'll be available, what situation, and things like that. So just staying locked in and ready when my name's called.
You've obviously found a role this year and pitched to great effect in it, but doing this last week and again this week, is there a part of you that thinks about, I wonder maybe examining the starter thing again, or have you definitively turned the page on that in your mind?
No, I don't think one way or the other. To me, it's about winning ball games and whatever the team needs. If we need a starter, give me the ball. If not, I'll be in the bullpen ready to go whenever I can.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.